We're going to go back to Jacob Rascon and Luis Ortiz. Who are you guys talking with now?
So good to hear from Roy. We have Brent Bowers, his sparring partner for 5 years, also his cut man. So when he'd go to the corner, you were the guy who'd help him out with his cuts. And that was after he'd won the heavyweight title. He'd become a preacher, took a break, and he was coming back. You're one who helped him when he was coming back.
Yes, sir. I started with him in 1986, and I worked with him until 1991.
And you brought a few props with you. If you don't mind, I'm going to grab.
Yeah.
What is this?
That's my headgear.
This is the headgear that you wore, and he's fighting. So sparring partner, if you don't know, he's the one who's there in the ring, and George Foreman is hitting on him, and you're hitting him back.
Yes, sir.
Well, there's a really cool story behind one of these, though, because there's actually a steel bar right here, right?
Yes, sir.
George Foreman, he was telling me George Foreman actually broke one of them.
Right, he hit me and broke it, and I got cut and I got stitches. And we were in Canada when this happened. I walked right across the street. Before I filled the paperwork out, they stitched me up and had me go.
So what made you go back after that? I mean, you got cut and everything, and then you still went back.
Well, he fed good.
He gave you food and gas money at the time. When he started, people don't realize maybe he wasn't doing great at the time.
That's correct. No, he was actually broke. He wanted to keep his, well, he had his family, had his ministry, and he had his youth center. The reason he didn't make any money on the youth center, he had boxing, he had basketball, he had weight. It was $1 a year for a child, so an 8-year-old child be $8. He's making no money there on that end, and he said, Brent, in ministry, you got to listen to this. He always put out the collection plate, and he said, your first commandment is to help your fellow man. Said, help him first. Said, if you have a brother, sister, a friend that needs a gas bill paid, a water bill paid, pay that first. Then, if you have any extra money, please donate. He said, can you imagine God needing money? So after the service, I always called him Chimp. I laughed. I said, Chimp, if you got on television or radio preaching like that, them other preachers would put out a hitman on you. He just laughed.
Tell us a story about, I'm going to hold up a photo. This is him talking to you. So again, this is him as the cut man. You're in the corner. What's he saying to you? Do you remember that?
Yes, sir. This was in Gallup. He says, Brent, I'm fixed to knock this guy out. Tell my brother go ahead and order these hamburgers. He did. He knocked the guy out that room.
Go get the lunch ready because I'm about to take care of this one.
He'd never talked like that before. That's why I looked funny.
And then here you are, I think, sparring with him, right? This is you hitting him.
That was the second fight in Oakland, California, yes, sir.
Okay.
The week before the bout, he would take his headgear off, wouldn't wear his headgear.
One more.
Yeah. That's the only picture George signed of another fighter hitting. That was in Las Vegas. What was sad was...
No.
What was sad was all the people there in the audience come asking, want my autograph. You know, George looked at me. Well, George, what it is, I hit George with a double right hand, the second right hand. And what happened, he never knocked me down, but one time, a month later, he hit me with a double right hand and knocked me down. He got me back a month later, and he said, Brent, I'm sorry, but I know why he done it. He had to get me back.
Yeah. Well, funny connection, as Jason Miles was talking to Roy, George Foreman's brother, he's the one that introduced him to George Foreman.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
You know, what happened is a referee had stopped by the gym. I'm originally trained at Hitchcock High School. Had a boxing gym. Had started boxing 71 and 72 at the high school, and it was under Coach Jim Riccio. Well, they quit training. I went to League City Boxing Club then. I was training then, and that was in 1986. I decided I was going to go ahead and turn pro. I had a long amateur career, and to be honest with you, my wife says, Brent, you're getting fat. You need to start boxing. That's what she told me. So, okay. So I got down, I was weighing like 275. I got down to 245. And then the referee come by the gym and said, George, look for a spar partner. So I contacted Roy, and that's how I started sparring George.
I do want to show also, because as you mentioned, you brought some props, and being a cut man, you were telling us.
This is if you watch the facial, this is the normal size of the fighters they use for the
when you
swelling.
go to when you got cuts on you, you're going into the corner.
When you're
swelling up.
You're swelled up.
They can make it cold. They put it on your face.
Look, that's not even really cold. See how cold
Right?
it is?
Yeah, it's cold.
Okay, now I made one. This is one I made for George Foreman. so you see the difference. As a matter of fact, I let who was the trainer for Ali? I can't think of his name. Went blank. Angelo Dundee. I let him borrow. one time because they brought him in to do George. Well, he tried to steal it on me. Had to chase him down and get Manswell. He really did. He was right. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot I had it. You know, he did forget it. Yeah, he wanted my hit. He didn't want it.
Brent, you're from this area, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, where do you live?
I live right by the Johnson Space Center there.
Got it.
This is
Good.
where I live at. It's a very nice area. I've been there 40 years now.
Well, we thank you for being here. We thank you for your stories. We thank you for the props.
Okay.
And we can't believe that you took all those hits.
Oh, yeah. Listen, it was funny. It's no kidding. George would hit me and pick me up in the air, and I'm hitting George in the face, and he laughs. He says, "Brent," them reporters asked me, "Where did you get this wild guy at? We ain't never seen nothing like that." Okay.
Before you go, you got to show off the bling. You
Oh
gotta show
yeah, this is my World Heavyweight Championship ring.
This is something George made for you, or had made for you.
Right. You see, it says George Foreman when he won the title both times. And then it's got Brent and Davey won the title both times. And I have two sons, and I decided, well, I want to give a ring to each son. I just went down to have another one made, and they said it's $10,600.
Oh.
If I got it made now if I wait, it could be higher if gold goes up. That's what
There
they
we
told
go.
me.
All right, Brent.
All right.
We appreciate
Awesome.
your time
Thank
and
you
your
so much,
props.
man. Thank you.
Enjoy the book.
Oh, yes.
stories.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Put it on your face.